Yo, real quick before we start, this is the Casual Nerds Podcast. We're two regular guys with big opinions, questionable research, and jokes that occasionally cross a line. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're just here to have a good time. So kick back, relax, and remember, if you take us too seriously, that's on you, nerd.
That is on you, nerds.
It's absolutely on you.
I do love and enjoy when we hit that go live and then I get the banner. It's like, oh, Casual Nerds just went live.
Yeah. I always get because I wasn't looking at my shit, but I always look at I get the email, I get all of the notifications.
I have my phone connected to this Mac, so I get the phone notifications on the Mac now. So that's how come. Because I don't have the notification on my. It's not on my Mac, not on the laptop, but the one from my YouTube phone app.
Sure,
is the one that pops up. But yeah, it happens every week, and I'm always like hyped, like, oh shit, who's going live? Oh wait, that's us.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm always like reluctant to do those things, like having the phone, like my messages and accepting phone calls all from my Mac and doing all the things from my Mac. It's like, whoa.
Oh, if you doing anything that might be a little sus, then you got to watch everywhere your messages end up,
Yeah, and I'm not doing anything. I don't get messages from anyone except for y'all. Y'all, my brothers, and that's it.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you're ever worried that somebody might see some shit that we say,
Yeah,
then there is always
like
that,
you're not understanding the humor, babe.
Right. You just don't get it. It's a joke.
You don't get it. He's not serious.
I've obviously never gone to Colombia. Come on. Why would you think that I'm banging Colombian whores?
Right. Oh, man. Yep. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. What is he talking about, Pogs? Franco El Matatan has joined the chat. You hit mute again, bro.
I said this is. I don't even remember touching that. This microphone is sensitive.
Yeah,
sensitivo.
It's sensitive.
It's sensitive.
For you know what it is? Culture. What is that? Is that a Shure mic?
It is a Shure mic. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. For it being a Shure mic, it really surely sucks.
It surely does. This is the Shure, like, I don't know. It's like a travel. This is my travel mic. That's what I got it for. It's like some basic ass Shure USB mic, which is not the typical. I don't think they excel in the USB area. They're more in the, what's that called? XLR. They do much better in that space, I guess.
Yeah. You should get the Rode. The Rode one is nice.
USB mic?
Like this one, yeah. They have the USB one that looks just like this.
6.7. Yes.
Oh, yeah, 6.7.
6.7. It looks like a Rode pod mic.
Yeah, it looks like a pod mic, but with the yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I didn't, but it's a USB joint. I mean, it's already too late. I already got this. There's no reason for me to replace this.
I mean, you keep cutting. That sound keep cutting out. That's why I keep telling you.
Yeah, I agree. But I already dropped, like, I don't know, $67 on this or something.
Sure. Oh man. Now we're just gonna have a bunch of
that's what it is. That's what the whole internet.
6.7.
I choose intensive culture over Casa de los Foque. Yeah, I think that's a good positive choice because I'll be honest with you. Before we even get into the show, because I don't think anybody that watches the show knows anything about what is happening. But that is actually my question to you. Do you know anything about Casa de los Foque? Because I hear about it, but I don't think I really... I don't. Not that I don't think I know. I know that I know. Absolutely, I don't even know what it.
You just hit the mute again. Get a new mic, bro.
No, this time I actually hit the mute. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming that it's like a Big Brother, but for Dominicans. And
I guess
outside of that, I don't really like. Is it only celebrities that show up, or is
honestly,
it
you're
like?
asking me, and I have no idea. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I was hoping you maybe had heard because you be on the socials. So
Man, you know I'm with I'm with a white woman. We ain't just randomly watching Dominican Big Brother.
it's very popular on the so. Matter of fact, not that that would um be a main reason why you would know, but your sister-in-law was here yesterday and she was watching it while
Mm.
people were just chilling, and I was like, what the fuck is that noise? And I was like, oh, are you watching a TV show? And then when I heard and then in the background I just heard like a bunch of Dominicans talking, like with Dominican
Yeah,
accent and slang. I was like, oh, are you watching Alofoque? And I wanted to ask her. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I wanted to ask her, like, explain this show to me or what this concept is. But I also didn't want to seem like I didn't know.
sure.
And I also don't care that much, to be fair. Like,
No, yeah.
it's
I
not
mean,
that
either way,
important in my zeitgeist. But.
either way, the most important part is that Franco, we appreciate that you chose us over that for sure. He said there's two
Facts.
reasons on it.
Apparently, there's 2 Ricans. All right, yeah. My assumption, and I could ask ChatGPT in a little bit, but my assumption is that it's a Big Brother. So I know who Alofoque is. Alofoque is basically like the biggest radio DJ personality in DR. And he does a lot of big interviews and stuff with folks. Every time any major artist that's going to go to DR and visit has to stop and visit Alofoque, right? And apparently he made a reality show, I think is what's happening. And then I think occasionally celebrities pop up and show up on there. I don't know, but I keep hearing it on the Latino Instagram and Latino threads chains, and
it's got to be pure entertainment. Dominicans are funny as hell.
I'm sure it is hilarious. I mean, like I said, your sister-in-law was literally just sitting here watching it on her phone as if it was raw entertainment, which I guess it is.
Yeah.
But.
That's it's interesting, right? Because everything, like, we talk about movies, we talk about all the stuff that that we're into, but obviously, just like all these 6'7s, we're older, so I don't know if that's a bunch of people calling us mid, like, whatever. I guess that's how we kind of talk about it, but where was I going with that? My ADD just kicked in. Yeah. So nowadays everything is streaming, man. Everybody, these stream shows, they're all like really blowing up. More people opt in to watch stuff like that, like from their phones.
Yeah, I do know it's a 24/7 show, so that's.
Oh, it's a 24. Okay.
Yeah.
So you could just tune in at any.
That's why I said Big Brother. It gives me Big Brother vibes. You can just pop on I never got any time, and me either. But like, that's the idea, right? Is that you could just tune in whenever you want. Like, Big Brother had an actual, slot on. No, they didn't. I don't think it had a premise. I don't know. But I know it had a slot, like, right. It was like a Sunday night, 8:00. You could watch this week's episode of Big Brother, but you could always go to like BigBrother.com and just like tune into the live cameras or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Alofoque is the same, except it's not on TV. So it's literally at any point in time, at any point throughout the day, you could just pop in and some shit could be happening. Or you could just, I guess, I don't know, go on Threads or Twitter or something and read people's reactions. I don't know. It's again, very popular thing on the webs.
Sure.
And that's what's beautiful about today's day and age. There's just
y'all are more in tune with the with the Latino space than I these days.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like there could be there's literally. I mean, there really is an entirely new genre of like entertainment that we're not even
facts.
aware of, less privy to. Like,
Not even tapping into that.
You're not even tapped in, and they're probably making a buttload of money off of that.
We gotta become real Hiwato real quick, bro.
Super. Where's your pava? I got mine.
Yeah.
No, it's not at this house.
I need to brush up on my Spanish and just start speaking Spanish all day.
Yeah, just that's the beauty also of our language, is that you could just Spanglish it out and everyone thinks
that's true.
Jíbaro.
Yep. Like Jíbaro soy. I do tell people a lot. Like, I don't know why, bro. I like tend to. Maybe it's because of my own self-consciousness with speaking Spanish, but my Spanish isn't bad. But I still always start off with, sorry, I was raised here, so if my Spanish sucks, it's from the customer support days.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it makes sense. I also think my Spanish sucks, but
I used to love those days when I start speaking to someone in Spanish, and they're like, "Tú eres puertorriqueño, ¿verdad?" And they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah, because my Spanish is whack.
Yeah, because my Spanish. Okay. Yeah. So it's not necessarily that my Spanish sucks. It's Puerto Rican Spanish.
Right, exactly.
We have
put it on the whole line.
Spanish. I still don't know what ketchup is in Spanish.
You just said it.
I know. For Puerto Ricans, it's ketchup.
that's it.
Ketchup, I know that. Pero, like, what is it actually? Salsa tomate.
Maybe.
No, that's tomato sauce. Anyway, we're getting lost in the weeds now.
Word. I'll have to ask Chatty that one too.
Yeah, because I've never known that. Never known that. It's like one of the few words that I'm just like, you know what? I know what we call it, and I know what the actual word is, but that's the one where it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what the like what other like what do they call it in Spain or Mexico or whatever. Anyway, ready? Oh, we ain't even clap it in. You want to clap this in real quick?
Oh shit! Yes, let's do that.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right, you want to get this show started? Stretch, damn it. Let me know when you're ready.
Let me just make sure I'm not muted.
No, you're good. You're good. Franco was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go back to that other show." I think.
Oh yeah, I'm going right back to. You know what? Check this out. Everybody calls it ketchup.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, now I know.
I mean, so it's ketchup, or cat soup, which is interesting because I've heard that word, or I've seen that word like on like cartoons and stuff in the past.
No, that's legit like a thing. You either call it ketchup or it's spelled like catsup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently, okay,
you just call it
according to Chatty G, Mexico calls it catsup, Spain ketchup, France ketchup, Italy ketchup, Germany ketchup, Brazil ketchup.
Okay.
Mostly everyone calls it ketchup or catsup.
Probably because none of them really use it. It's an American thing mainly.
Japanese call it ketchupu, which is literally ketchup in Japanese.
Yeah, it's ketchup with a Japanese accent. That's hilarious.
Australia says ketchup, but they also say tomato sauce, which is basically the same thing. All right, ChatGPT.
Yeah. Now
Basically,
we're
it's a universal word. It sounds like.
okay. All right. Well,
There you
good to
go.
know.
Now you don't got to feel so bad for.
I'm not completely ignorant on this.
The buddies aren't the worst. All right. Let's go intro. Let's kick it off.
All right, let's do it. Oh, no, look at this. Oh, I'm already messing up, Jesus.
Oh man. Apparently,
I know.
we sometimes do a show.
Sometimes
And
it's not enough. All right, here we go.
Yeah, we know how to do this, guys. Trust me.
Go.
Did these guys do any research?
Who the hell do they think they are?
Welcome to Casual Nerds.
Everyone, welcome to episode 274 of the Casual Nerds podcast. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy on the other end. And as always, make sure you
check it out, homie.
Make sure you check it out, homie. Make sure your people check it out too. Go live every week as we record our podcast show and talk about all of the things in Hollywood. So
274 episodes. Look at us.
274 episodes. Yeah. A little
We've been doing
over.
this for a little while.
Yeah, we're gonna be hitting 6 years.
Woo!
In February. In February, we'll hit 6 years of this show. We've gone through many changes. And yeah. And
Gotta do another Hot Ones episode. That was fun.
we definitely do. I think we need to I don't know, man. There's something that I think we need to add and continue to play with on this show. And I think like more experiences like that is what we need, man. Just
I like that. That was
fun things.
enjoyable times.
Yeah, man. Y'all are hesitant to do those type of things. Like I was
I mean, it's
I was down to eat a
you was trying to
Carolina Reaper.
destroy my gut every week. I don't know about all that.
Oh,
yeah. Pause.
Yeah.
But
crazy.
yeah, I was not into the, like, you wanted to straight up just eat a Carolina Reaper. Like,
I was down, bro.
regular.
I was down. I did the one chip challenge. I did the
you
one
did
chip
do that.
challenge. Yeah, I think that was all right. It was hot, but I think it was just more of the dryness. It was dry as hell.
Mm.
And that was the worst part of it. Because you could do it and then instantly drink something.
But you have to. What's the challenge? Is you got to wait, right?
Yeah, you gotta wait. The minimum challenge is like 5 minutes. So I did like 6 or 7 like that or something like that.
Mm.
And then they're like, "Oh, you're
Baller.
savage if you go 20 plus minutes without water or something." It's like,
Yeah,
nah,
I'm good.
I'm not winning a prize, and I'm not really trying to prove anything. I was just trying to promote our Hot Ones episode, but we got to run that back. Yeah, we got to run that back. Only
I'm
this.
down to Hot Ones again. Though. I fuck with those.
Yeah. We can do the Hot Ones episode. We can rerun that or run that back. But this time, what we would have to do is replace the
bomb.
the bomb that's in the
Yeah.
back with the bomb beyond insanity.
Facts.
Yeah, we would have to do that. I think there's also we'll talk about it. We can flesh something out, but
Plus, we should get like a not that homie was bad, but let's get a real interviewer. So ask us some challenging questions.
yeah, that'll be dope.
It was good what we had last time, but I want to get into the nitty gritty when you got us up against the ropes with the Hot Ones wings.
I think we'll have to remix it maybe, right? Instead of asking us questions about ourselves and like about the show and things like that, we got to do I forget what it's called. They have it like, if you don't want to answer this question, you eat a wing kind of thing. Going back and forth.
I'm cool with that too, but
It's not as fun. I get you.
but I'm also open to just eating wings. Like
Yeah. I'm
I
down.
ain't mad at the hot wings.
Nah. I'm down.
I
for
don't need them to only be cop outs.
Yeah. No, we'll have to.
Anyways, we'll
flesh
set
that
something up. We
We'll
gotta
flesh
set
that
something
out.
up. We're getting close to that 6-year mark.
6-year mark. You're getting closer to 300. And yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Slow and steady wins the race. Cool.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Let's see. Do you want to jump into anything?
What you got for me, Wack?
I don't have a terrible amount of information here, but we can talk about.
Thank God it's not a terrible amount.
Yeah, well, I don't have a lot. There's been a number of things that have been happening within Hollywood. Did you hear? Oh, I forgot. Thank God I remembered this because it's not on my list, and I'll have to write it down. But have you heard this rumor that Saudis have put in a bid for Warner Brothers, and the big thing with that,
Word.
the Saudis have put in a bid. This is all rumor, right? And that they're looking to bring back the Snyderverse.
Well, that I no.
Yeah, I'm not with it. But do you think
it's not even with it? I don't even think that's real.
I don't think that
that
is
is
either. But
I
but
would
the internet is
absolutely
talking about
believe.
it. It's real.
I would absolutely believe that the Saudis have put a bid in. But the Snyderverse, I don't like. They don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, you never know. I don't. Who knows, man? People get invested into the weirdest things, right? But first of all, for those who truly believe this and think that this is a real thing, you're dumb because one, does Zack Snyder want to do this? Right?
Facts.
Cool. That's one question. Two, why would anyone want to put up all this money? I mean, the Saudis have fuck you money, so it doesn't really matter. But why would they want to invest all this money and put it into Zack Snyder? Right? Let's take James Gunn out of there, who has a track record of of hits under his belt and has been on a run for a minute now, and give it back to Zack Snyder, who the whole even outside of the Snyderverse, Rebel Moon.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's not like he's done anything recently.
No, the zombies one, I forget what that's called. The Army of the Dead. Like that one was cool. It did some small numbers on Netflix as a release, and it was cool. I actually enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that one. It was fine.
Sure.
But Rebel Moon was terrible. And then he comes out and he goes, "Well, wait till you get the Snyder cut version." It's like, why the fuck didn't you put that out first? And
First off, it's Netflix,
Mhm.
so there shouldn't be a Snyder cut version.
Right.
It's Netflix. They're not telling you to cut shit down. So don't give me that bullshit that, oh, there's a regular cut and then a director's cut. Why would there be a director's cut of a straight to streaming movie that was never going to go into the theater? You never had to worry. You couldn't. Martin Scorsese put out a 4 fucking hour movie on Netflix. You don't have to director's cut Netflix. That sounds like bullshit to me. That sounds like, oh, you know what? The editor that we hired, maybe he didn't make it exactly as great as I thought he could. And so now I'm going to go and re-edit the movie because not enough people watched it the first time.
Right.
Which is because it's ass. That Rebel shit is ass. And he posted something last week, I think, where he was just like, wait till you see where we're going next, or I'm just getting started. That's what he said. I'm just getting started. And it's like,
on what?
On this? On this? This is what you're just getting. He didn't, no context. That's all he posted was, I'm just getting started. And, of course, all the Snyderverse people started, they got all hyped. But I'm just like,
they got all hyped too because he started his
nobody wants this
Instagram for some reason.
Maybe
you muted yourself again.
Maybe it was that. Maybe it was that what he was talking about.
Possibly.
But the Snyderverse people got all hyped thinking that he's coming back with some shit, and it's like,
There's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of that. 'Cause
R.I.P.
he's been sharing a lot of images on his IG of the Snyderverse, like behind the scenes stuff and stuff. And it is what it is, man. I didn't completely hate the Snyderverse. What the stuff that he did wasn't bad, right? They weren't great choices for some stuff, right? Like, so the things he was actually a part of were Man of Steel, which I really enjoyed. But then again, I also give some of that credit to Chris Nolan because he kind of started that grounded DC feel with the Dark
and he produced it.
and he produced it, right? So because they wanted to make sure that certain things were done correctly, and then he did BVS, which
by the way, not executive produced. He was a producer, which means he was involved. It wasn't just he wrote a check. He was involved.
Correct. Yeah, which is like the things that I liked about Man of Steel. I kind of credit Chris Nolan on that. But I digress. BVS, you know what? It has its good moments. I really enjoyed certain parts of it. Like I think
Martha.
Yeah, but then see choices like that, like that were
That was your favorite part?
terrible. No, those choices were the ones that I didn't like.
Yeah. No, I feel you. It wasn't the worst movie of the year.
No. I mean, like I said, it had its great moments. Like I just saw a video that Babel shared with me that made a great point. Like it was an awesome way to start the movie to showcase the scene at the end of Man of Steel when he and Zod are fighting, and Bruce Wayne is on
to see the impact. Yeah,
and he saw the impact firsthand, and he saw the top. This little girl, she lost her mother, who was in one of the buildings that went down when they were fighting, and that really solidified like why he wants to kill Superman. Like that was awesome. When they showed him in the bat suit and he was just a savage ass Batman, that was awesome. I don't mind Batman killing. Like it was like it had some really good elements, but just like the rest of the Snyderverse, they start off pretty strong and then tank midway through. And those were just the ones that he was involved in. Justice League, we can't blame him because Joss Whedon decided he wanted to tank that on his own. The Snyder cut was actually pretty damn good, even though it was 4 hours long. But anyway, and all of the other properties that had nothing to do with
so here's my thing with the I agree. It was a good idea to have BVS start out with that. Oh my God, here's the impact of the work that Superman did that we were all celebrating in the movie prior. Cool. My thing with that is, yes, that's awesome. It's not groundbreaking because pretty sure we just seen that same thing in Age of Ultron. Not that much, earlier than that. Like it was, I think, a year before BVS came out was Age of Ultron, and Age of Ultron was all about the
repercussions of
the shit that happens in a superhero war of the shit that happened in New York, right? And so, like, again, cool, but it's not like he broke some new age of superhero movies by showing because again, the things that we love about the Chris Nolan films and the MCU is kind of how grounded a lot of it is. Not all of it, but a lot of it is seemingly grounded. At least that's what we've loved in the last 10 plus years of these superhero movies. So it's what makes BVS great, but I mean it's not it ain't nothing special enough on its
Sure.
own, is what I'm saying.
Well, what I'm saying is that I'm just trying to say, like, of course they had a lot more negative than it did positive for me, where I didn't enjoy that universe, right?
Which is what makes a bad movie.
And then on top of that, right, it was just the decisions on who they attached to that, right? Like the Suicide Squad is a great example of that, right? It started off pretty strong. I really enjoyed it, but then that tanked extremely hard. And then they gave it to they created that Joker, right? Which is very much what's his name? I forgot the director's name of the first Suicide Squad.
Not Matt Reeves.
No, Matt Reeves. No. Why you think of that?
David Ayer.
David Ayer, right? So very much David Ayer's thing, because he's a West Coast director and he likes to do a lot of the West Coast influence in his films, right? So that Joker made sense for a David Ayer film, even though like everyone hated it, but now that bad decision is now tied to this universe.
Yeah.
And then like they had to stick with it for Birds of Prey, and then Justice League, and like so they just made a lot of bad decisions. There wasn't a clear.
Not really. They didn't bring Joker out in Justice League other than the Snyder cut.
Yeah, in the Snyder cut, yeah. But still, I mean,
it was probably one of the better parts of the Snyder cut, though. To be fair.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Like if okay, this is where I would entertain parts of the Snyderverse in coming back. I would entertain an Elseworlds situation, right, where we see like that nightmare realm. I would like to see a movie about that. Superman is evil. They're going through the nightmare realm, and it's Batman and Joker, and like just a continuation of that portion of the story. I would like to see more of that. As in Elseworlds, it could just be a one-off thing, and then maybe down the road, maybe make the Batman movie that Ben Affleck had planned. But
that's too much.
That is too much.
I would like.
Good things that I wanted from it.
I mean, I like the nightmare realm stuff that you mentioned. I would like to see that referenced in a future movie as one of the different pocket/multi universes that they've already introduced.
Sure.
That's another realm. It's referenced. We see it for a brief moment. And then the rest of whatever that future movie is continues. I'm cool with that. Look at that. They gave you your honors and your flowers, guys. Look at that. It's there. I don't need a whole fucking 2-hour movie about the Nightmare Realm.
Sure.
Same goes with the Batfleck movie.
I didn't say it doesn't have to be Batfleck. I just like the idea of a Batman versus Deathstroke movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll take that in the new universe.
Sure, that's what I'm saying. Like
DCU.
I just liked that premise. It doesn't necessarily have to be Batfleck. Now, but I will say that I don't think Ben Affleck is the worst thing. I think he's one of the better decisions made within that universe. I think Ben Affleck was actually a pretty good Batman, a damn good Bruce Wayne.
He was a great Bruce Wayne. He was not a bad man. Bad Batman.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the Batman that they made. Like the Batmobile, the Batcycle, the Batwing, the Batcave that they had, the Alfred. I didn't like any. It was like
you like Jeremy Irons as Alfred?
He was all right.
Okay,
He wasn't great. I don't know. I got spoiled
I thought he
Chris
looked
Nolan
good. I
spoiled
thought
us.
he looked good as Batman, and he like his suit was fire. Like how brolic he
The
looked
suit was
in that
fine.
suit was
Yeah.
fire.
It was fine. I was fine
And
with the suit.
I wish that's another thing that I didn't like was they started him off as a complete savage. The fight scenes in BVS were awesome with Batman. And then all of a sudden within Justice League and anywhere else he shows up, they really watered him down.
Yeah.
You know?
Agreed.
And I didn't like that. But that BVS Batman where he was just like, you know, those fight scenes were great. When when they first show him and he's hiding in the on the ceiling, and the dude is like,
yes. I do.
through
Yeah.
the fucking walls and shit. Like that was fire.
That was fun.
How he was
good.
using the batarang going back and forth.
I don't know why they didn't do more of that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do more of that. That was great. Leo says that honestly he thinks Ben is one of the best Batmans, or that's his favorite. And the fight scene where when saving Superman's mom. Yeah. I mean, and so it was because of that. It was those scenes that I really enjoyed, and I just fuck with him as a director, as a writer and a director, and he was supposed to write and direct that.
Who, Zack Snyder?
No. Ben Affleck.
Oh.
Yeah. And he was supposed to write that Batman versus Deathstroke movie. So that's the only real reason why I'm like, all right, I would have loved to have seen that. But I think and then that brings me to my third point. A lot of those actors, other than like Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, she'll be happy to come back. The Cyborg had a terrible experience. He ain't coming back. Nobody wants what's his name to come back as Flash. Like there's a lot to
even Gal Gadot, I think, would have a tough time coming back as Wonder Woman with all the I don't even want to say anti-Israel, but just all the Israel stuff.
Like everybody's involved in something where either they wouldn't want to come back to this or no one wants them to come back to it. So there is no reviving the Snyderverse.
Also, this Batman movie, I didn't realize Ben Affleck was gonna write and direct it. Directing, great. Writing, also good, but for an action film,
sure.
Has he written an action film before? Because I feel like it would be very dialogue heavy and very
he's more of a drama,
provoking, which is cool. Could be cool for Batman, but it's not what we were served up earlier. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how that would work.
And don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the decision that they made in and scrapping that and making the Batman with Matt Reeves. Like that was obviously a great decision.
Agreed.
And I even though it's an argument I have with my younger brother Bebo all the time, which I must say, let's circle this back. He did say recently, he was like, all right, I do think The Dark Knight is, like a much better.
Wow.
Yeah, he gave it its flowers watching it.
Growth.
Yeah. He still feel like he hates Christian Bale's like as whatever, but as Batman. But anyway, I'll take the wins where I get it. But
right.
The Batman with Rob Pattinson, I think it has a lot of potential only because he has so much room to grow within a trilogy. And with every iteration of it, it's just going to get so much better. And there's, they could skip ahead and just give you a better Batman. I don't know. The Batman 2 is going to be awesome. And everything is pointing to Hush now, for real.
That should be dope if it works out.
Yeah, because even Matt Reeves came out and said that that the villain has never been done before in a live action Batman. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, give me more.
Yep. So it's either that or Court of Owls, and either one of those I will take. Let's see.
Pause. I gotta pee. Sorry.
All right, go take a piss.
I know we live. Fucked up.
Got to break the seal. Leo, hold tight, bro. Hold tight. Let's see. Not following me anymore. You're
Whoa, sorry about that.
all good, bro. All good. I had to get my 3D printing stuff going anyway. So yeah, all right. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? I look up and he's gone again.
It's because you looked down. You should have never looked down.
Should have never looked down. Give you an inch, you take a mile.
You give him an inch. Nah,
Yeah, so next thing, I think we were just moving on to the next subject. Bad news for me, at least, right? So I am a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. Always have been since I was young. And it hurt my heart to read that the R-rated Last Ronin movie has been scrapped, essentially. They said that it's on hold through Paramount, but they decided to go with more family-friendly option and produce a new live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I believe they hired the studio or they hired the folks that were in charge of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies to helm it, which is awesome. That means it's really gonna be like, you know, which is cool. As long as they're better than those Michael Bay ones, like I'm happy about that. But alas,
they should be better than the Michael Bay ones for sure. But Sonic the Hedgehog isn't necessarily a great movie.
Nah, that's
any of them. They're very family, cheesy, kid friendly.
Right.
And the thing is that those movies made a buttload of money.
They did.
And continue to. All of them have made money. Even the Knuckles.
That's all they want. That's all they want.
That's what they're after. And on some G shit, if they come out with a Ninja Turtles movie that is 90s vibes, like the cartoon Ninja Turtles from the 90s, but come to life or whatever, something similar, you know, live action, but that style, you know,
sure,
the fun, goofy style.
I don't know.
And that shit was gonna just make money, and we're never gonna get any, real serious Ninja Turtles movie. This whole thing that honestly, the entire time that anyone was saying that this Last Ronin movie was for real, I never believed it. I was like, there's no way they're gonna make an R-rated Ninja Turtles movie. Are they really working on this?
Yeah.
But Paramount Studios had done a lot of kind of wild shit at around that time. So I was like, maybe they really will. Now, under this new Ellison ownership, there's no fucking way in the world that shit is ever seeing the light of day. And if they hired these people that did Sonic, that shit is going to be beautifully family friendly. And that's it. That's what we're going to get, which is cool. Was fun. I will 100% welcome back Vanilla Ice to do, Go Ninja Go.
They'll throw that in there.
I wouldn't mind the reference, and it would be cool. It would be fun.
Wasn't it a few years ago that they were talking about making a live action Ninja Turtles movie and bringing back some of like the old ways of doing it, like the Jim Henson suits?
I heard that, but I don't think that was ever. And also, again, different ownership. Studio now is completely owned by a different team, so everything changes.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan, so I welcome it. I accept it. I'll
enjoy it. It's just
I'm gonna enjoy it.
I just want to make sure people know that if this is real and this is the direction they're going, they are never getting a Last Ronin.
The Last Ronin, to make that a live action movie would be amazing.
Maybe we get a cool CGI. Not CGI sounds so old to me to say, but an animated movie. We might get an animated version. Maybe could be anime, since the comic book itself was more of a manga than just a comic book.
Sure.
So we might get an anime version or a digital anime, like in the style of
Spider-Man.
Well, actually, even the most recent Ninja Turtles movie was in the style of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And it was kind of goofy. It wasn't full 90s nostalgia, but it was kind of goofy like that.
Sure. I mean,
I like that movie. Honestly, I don't know why they.
It was great. Yeah,
that fucking. That's
the city. They're not rebooting that. That is still a thing. That's still its own thing. They're coming out with a sequel.
And they're gonna do a live action separate from that.
And they want to do a live action. Yeah. Because if you really think about it, those are two separate properties, which is why I thought
How are they separate properties?
Not separate properties, but just like two separate things. That was the reason why I believed that they would go through with creating The Last Ronin, because they have the cartoon for the kids and the families, and that was a big success. The Mutant Mayhem
was it? Did it do well?
Yeah, Mutant Mayhem was a huge success.
Why the fuck were they gonna change that up? I don't
know. So like coming out with a Last Ronin movie with a Ninja Turtle that's rated R didn't seem totally impossible because of that. Because of the animated one. Whereas like if nothing came out at all for like years, and let's say we hadn't received any Ninja Turtle property since the 2015, 2016, whenever the last Michael Bay one came out, then I'd say, then
that was live action, the Michael Bay one.
Yeah,
it was like
Turtles were CGI.
Turtles was CGI, but the rest of the movie was live action.
Yeah. What's her name?
April O'Neil. It was the chick from Transformers.
Yeah. Megan Fox.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, and if that was the last thing that we had seen, and I think the first movie did well, the second one did well enough for them to come out with a third one. The third one was terrible.
Wait, what?
Didn't they come out with 2, or was it just, or didn't they come out with 3, or was it just 2?
They came out with 2 of those Megan Fox movies?
Yeah, bro.
Jeez. I don't know that I saw the second one.
Yeah, that's that, and in that series is where Alan Ritchson he actually played one of the turtles, and he was like complaining. He was complaining that they were mistreated. The guys in the suits were mistreated and not treated like cast members on set.
Really?
Yeah. He was. Oh, yeah. Alan Ritchson has been very vocal about how they were treated. He said that they would break, and they were very last to be transported to their hotels. Like everyone else would be shuttled, and they would be like dead last, and just constant. Like they weren't even invited to the red carpet. Like it was a lot of. It was a huge negative experience that he had on those movies, mainly because they were the guys in the CGI suits, so no one knew that they were in the movie.
Right.
So why? Who cares? You know. But
That's funny. I didn't realize.
yeah,
I think I forgot that he was in that movie.
2014 is when the first one came out.
Right. And there was a part 2 to that?
There was a part 2 to that. Yes. Actually, let me see. There were 3 of them. I could have sworn. Or is this animated?
Oh, I think you're right. Teenage
The
Mutant
second
Ninja
one is
Turtles,
Out
Out of the Shadows.
Yep.
That was the second one, and then Shell Shocked was part 3.
See, I wasn't sure if Shell Shocked is a real thing because I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at it on IMDb
that's
like you
2014.
are.
It came out same time as.
No, that's a rap. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's
a music
so we
video.
definitely got 2. We definitely got 2.
Yo, what the fuck? IMDb just be putting stuff out there.
Yeah, I mean, we have an IMDb, and somebody's name is attached to it that's not us. So
Like, why is it still has The Last Ronin listed?
yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, they just looking to any website that any page that they could post a fucking ad on, they'll just list it. Yeah. Out of the Shadows was part 2. I forgot about that. So Bebop and Rocksteady were not in. Oh, Krang. I do remember that.
Yeah.
I
I always forget
remember
what his real name is, but the dude who played Monk, he's the one who voiced Master Splinter.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I remembered that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss much.
Tony
those movies-
Shalhoub.
Yeah, those movies were not great.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely saw them, which is the crazy part. I definitely saw both. I've seen all the Teenage Ninja Turtles movies. TMNT, remember that one?
Yeah, TMNT was dope. The animated ones are dope.
And Mutant Mayhem, and then the 2 Michael Bay ones. Was there anything else in between that? I think that was it.
No, that was
Well, there was a Nickelodeon shows. They've
well,
had a couple
but that's my
Nickelodeon shows.
point. Like if the Michael Bay ones were the ones who, if those were the last ones that we got, then I would understand. Okay, yeah, you can't really do a Last Ronin right now. They gotta kind of revive it with this, but whatever. So yeah, I'm upset that there's no rated R Last Ronin movie coming out anymore.
I mean, I'm sad.
Yeah, I'm upset. I'm sad. I'm not gonna like flip
But
it.
I never thought it was real. I never
You
put any hope into it.
And you know what? It's that negativity, Johnny.
Yeah, I manifested
You manifested this
the death of this
not
film.
happening, not happening, and I don't know if I'll ever forgive you.
Fair. That's my fault. Blame me, guys.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then years ago we heard that there was a Last Ronin game too.
That's real though.
Yeah, not yet.
I thought there was a trailer out for that. No,
I mean, we've seen so much. I haven't heard anything.
I thought I saw something recently. Never mind then.
No, someone made a dope
Could have been
ass.
some bullshit AI I saw.
Someone made a really dope animated short for The Last Ronin, and that was fire. That's probably what really sparked it for
I remember that.
their interest on that. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what they do, man. I have faith on what they're gonna come out with. I'm just, I just really wanted to see The Last Ronin. That's all. But I guess I understand. All right, so now we're gonna hit a little bit of the rumor mill. So the rumor right now is that Christian Bale is currently being eyed for Heat 2, alongside of the other rumor that Leo DiCaprio is also being eyed in a starring role for the sequel to Heat, directed by Michael Mann.
I fuck with it.
I fuck with that too. That would be real dope. I think it's I don't know if it's a continuation, because I never read the books. Because it is based on a book. But I believe I think it's a continuation of the story. So the characters that they will play is like the next level or the next part of the story for, the same characters in the original movie.
So it's one book or is a series of books?
I don't know. I know that there's
Okay.
it's part of it's a book. So the sequel will then just continue that story, but
I'm only into this because of who's involved.
Mhm.
But you know me and my rules around sequels.
I'm right there with you.
So I'm nervous. However, there's a lot of interesting people involved, so it might make a really good movie. I just don't want to see a franchise out of this. Make 1 second movie and make that movie fucking fire, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you on that. And IMDb has them both listed, but I don't believe it's been confirmed. But the three people that are supposedly tied to this sequel is Leonardo DiCaprio, Christian Bale, and Austin Butler.
Austin Butler in 2 Miami movies?
Yeah.
How can that be?
I mean, I'm down for this. I really am. I guess I really do like the fact that
Glenn Powell gets no love. It's fucked up.
They just dropped a trailer for a new movie that he's a part of. That it looks really good.
What's that?
What the hell is the name of the movie?
Oh, I thought you knew. Sorry, we don't got a sidetrack.
No. Huh?
Well, so we don't got a sidetrack. I thought you.
I mean, we always get sidetracked, but let me see. How to Make a Killing. And it looks really good. He's actually on a nice run right now.
He's not on a bad run. I fuck with him. I like him.
Yeah. I got to see this Chad Powers TV show that he's on. I saw a small clip and it looked kind of funny.
It's on my list.
Okay.
But it's low on the list, I'll say.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
It's on my list. It's on my radar.
The Running Man, I actually do want to watch.
100% do want to
watch that. He has a Ron Howard untitled firefighter film. Glenn Powell, Judd Apatow Universal Project. That's interesting. And then this
I haven't heard Judd Apatow in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I like Judd Apatow movies. And then he has a J.J. Abrams movie called Ghost Rider.
Okay.
Yeah, a young newlywed couple struggle to survive against the supernatural entity. Okay. I'm down for that.
Okay.
So yeah, he's on a nice run. I like Glenn Powell. Oh, that sounds dope. J.J. Abrams directing, Glenn Powell starring with Samuel L. Jackson, Jenna Ortega. All right. Anyway,
I don't know. That sounds a little Netflixy.
possibly.
Little poppy right there.
I don't hate J.J.
Glenn, Sam, and Jenna.
Yeah.
It's not like the height of acting skills right there. That's
Yeah,
very
no.
poppy. I'm hating, obviously. They're all incredibly more talented than me. However, yeah, it's a little, it seems very Netflix popcorn movie to me. And J.J. Abrams, woo, I don't know, man.
I don't know. That one seems like a horror movie.
Okay,
horror-
that could also track.
Yeah,
for
that's
that
not.
group.
Yeah, that's not. That can automatically. Well, and I don't know for that group. I know Jenna Ortega is.
No, I mean, I feel like Samuel L. Jackson will do almost anything for a check.
He will absolutely. I
Um,
just saw him on.
Jenna Ortega, we know she does.
I just
horror.
saw Sam L. Jackson on Tulsa King. So
Yes, I saw. Well, I haven't seen this season of Tulsa King, but when I was watching MOK, they played the trailer for this season of Tulsa King, and then I seen Sam Jackson. I was like, this motherfucker don't miss.
nah, he don't.
He will be on everything.
He did it. He did his best Louisiana accent, Creole accent.
I can't hate on him though, man.
I can't hate on Sam
No,
Jackson.
collect your checks, bro. What you
You
mean?
gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know if he got talented kids, you know what I mean? Like I haven't heard of any like offspring of his or anything like that has come out and also been successful in any sort of way like him. It's possible he does, but if he don't, yeah, keep working,
mean,
bro.
the
You got
beauty in-
generations to pay for.
Beauty in Sam Jackson, right, is even if he takes a shitty role, we don't hold it against him.
No, he got it
never do.
made, bro.
Yeah,
He
yes.
could be in the worst movie and you not mad because you know that he played Sam Jackson
Yeah.
and fucking did his shit.
And he doesn't care because he will be Nick Fury until the day he dies.
I mean, and that's until Disney changes their mind and don't want him no more for some reason.
He will always just be like, yeah, I'm good with that.
Word. No,
Yep.
he good. He
Nah,
good
he's
for that.
happy. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, better than David Hasselhoff. And let me tell you, yeah, he played Nick Fury in the past.
That's right.
Why I said that. Oh, and let me tell you, right? I think he's I don't know if he's the same age as Stallone or he's older than Stallone, but I think he's older than Stallone and looks
Yeah.
way better than Stallone.
Way better.
Yo, Stallone, that's our favorite thing to watch. And then and my girl just like, yeah, you see that? You see his eyebrows, the way that they stick up like that? Yeah, that's that's Botox. That's Botox eyebrows right there. Yo, his face is stiff as hell.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Pobrecito.
Oh man.
He definitely is collecting checks to pay for his offspring.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, one of them's all right. She's with Chris Pratt.
Sure.
Is it? Oh no, I got that wrong. Nope. He has to pay for his offspring. I meant Schwarzenegger. He's with Chris Pratt with the Schwarzenegger. Yeah. They're good.
Yeah.
Though that offspring is good. The son is
Schwarzenegger's he's got talented kids. I
Yep.
mean, he also has that half Mexican kid. I don't know what he's doing.
the one with the nanny.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing either.
But yeah, he got money for ages. He
Yeah.
already did his shit.
Yep. No, he's good.
I don't know why Stallone's still
Schwarzenegger
working.
Schwarzenegger could never work again and make a shit ton of money off of his supplements and all kind of stuff he did.
Oh yeah, he got a mad
Yeah.
side gig shit.
Yeah. Stallone, he's gonna be working until the day he dies.
Unfortunately,
But his face, man, it's just
his face will always look surprised.
yeah. I don't know why they're fucking with me. Let's see. All right. All right. So we're all fans of Trump on this podcast, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's the best.
My guy.
I'll tell you one thing. The best thing to come from
Maybe
his
that'll get me more views on Kick.
oh man, the best thing that he's done since becoming president has to be this. So apparently he put he was pressuring the studios to green light Rush Hour 4. And it worked because Paramount has greenlit Rush Hour 4 with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, which I fuck with it as long as, you know, even though it goes against my rules, man, that 5-year rule.
Yep.
So I don't know how well it's going to be. I don't know how. I'm assuming that he did this.
I'm trying to think. We've seen Chris Tucker in something recently, right? Like he was just in something.
Maybe something small.
So then I'm wrong because I'm thinking he was in something big.
No, I
he
mean,
already had a comeback moment.
Yeah. So yes, Air. He was in Air.
The fuck is Air?
The movie about the when the Jordan sneakers start with Matt Damon.
Oh yeah,
Affleck.
Yeah, he was in that.
That was the last thing that he was in, and before that,
that was kind of a big role. It just wasn't a big movie, but I guess it was more of a standout role because he wasn't super comedic, just kind of light comedic.
Sure. Well, before that, he did Rush Hour 3 in 2007 and Silver Linings Playbook in 2012.
And that's it. He hasn't done that since Silver Linings Playbook.
Nope. He's just been doing stand-up. And then the next movies that he's making are Last Friday and Rush Hour 4.
They're making another Friday?
Yeah, the last Friday, yep. And he's making his he's coming back.
He's coming back as Smokey?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this is to breaking news on Casual Nerds because you've never mentioned that. There's no way unless you did it on the show that I wasn't on. I had no idea they was making a Last Friday and Smokey was coming back.
It was up in the air for a little while and they hadn't confirmed it. And even like now, there's like no information. The only 3 people that are tied to it are Ice Cube, who's writing it, and then is Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, and Mike Epps reprising their roles. Those are the only people tied to it, but it was confirmed that Last Friday is actually in the works.
Wow. That
Did 20? It's in pre-production. It says expected 2026.
that's bigger news than whatever the fuck else we was just talking about to me. Fucking Rush Hour 4. I
Bro.
would much rather watch a Friday 4 or 5. Is this 5?
I don't know, man. If they keep to the same, and that this is where I was kind of going with that, right? And this is why Donald Trump wanted them, they pressured them to make Rush Hour 4, is because Rush Hour is known for having all of the raunchy interracial jokes.
No, this motherfucker Trump wanted to make this movie because he's friends with Brett Ratner, and Brett Ratner is the producer of this movie, and so that's why he fucking pressured these motherfuckers that he just gave the green light to be able to buy CBS and Paramount.
Jeez.
He said, "Hey, remember when I gave you that ability to buy CBS and Paramount? You know, it would be really cool. I really love those Rush Hour movies. You should make more of those.
But
I love them so much. I watch them in the White House all the time. It's so
It's the
funny when
only
the
way that-
Chinaman goes, ha, 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 he.
It's the only way that movie would work is if they go back to that old way of making it, which, you know,
I think they can do it.
can do it now.
You know, in today's America, sure, make more funny Chinese jokes.
yeah.
Because you're right. That's why Rush Hour 3 didn't do as great as Rush Hour 1 and 2. Because by Rush Hour 3, we were like, all right, so this is just another movie about Chinese jokes? Like, what the fuck do you got going on here?
Yeah.
And then we're just watching Jackie Chan do his Jackie Chan shit. But the Chris Tucker part of it was all kind of weighed out by Rush Hour 3, I think.
yeah, there's only
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Rush Hour 3 was not as successful as 1 and 2.
sure.
And
watch them make it a old man movie like they did with Bad Boys. They have kids, something happens to one of their kids.
Oh, 1,000%. This is what the movie will be. It's gonna be exactly like Bad Boys. And except this and Jackie Chan is gonna fucking crush it, by the way, because
absolutely.
he's still sick with what he does.
Yeah.
The last 3 movies he's been in, 2 movies he's been in, it's fucking fire. But Chris Tucker's jokes is really the linchpin in this. Will he be funny enough to help carry the movie, or are we gonna have to rely
You just muted yourself.
on?
Okay, there we go. No, you're good.
Are we gonna have to rely on Jackie Chan and a storyline, because none of the movies have had lines before? You know,
Sure.
yeah.
We'll see. We're gonna find out because
All right.
no.
Either way, I guess thanks, Trump.
Right. Thanks for that, Trump. Let's see. What else do I have here? This is good news for me because I enjoy horror movies and you do not, sir, because you are a chicken shit of all chicken.
Puss boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Scarlett Johansson is set to star in a new Exorcist movie directed by Mike Flanagan, which is very interesting. Very interesting.
All 3 of those things are interesting. I may eventually give that a. I'm definitely 100,000% not going to the theater to watch an
No.
Exorcist movie.
Why not? I prefer going to the theater, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you.
Why would you rather be in the theater to watch a scary movie?
I think with a theater, right? One, you're probably in the theater with a bunch of other people, right? It's not just you, right? Two, if they're gonna be screaming all of this satanic mumbo jumbo jargon and stuff, like I'd rather that be in a movie theater than in my home. And that's more of like the superstitions with like
I see what you're saying.
yeah, that my parents instilled in me.
I don't want to hear that shit actually being spoken in the four walls.
Yeah. So those are some, especially like those type of movies. Like I do enjoy horror. Yeah, I do enjoy horror movies, but when it has to do with like paranormal, those are the ones that freak me out the most. When they're getting into their shit. Right?
Yeah,
I'm just sitting at home by myself, and I was just like, yo, oh shit. It's like those it's like that TikTok trend where something scary happens and then all of a sudden they just bloop and then put on cartoons that have his shit blasted.
Right.
Yeah. That's the feeling right there.
I guess on that note, I kind of do agree with you.
Yeah, bro. Theater is the way to go for that.
Because I have seen horror movies, scary movies in a theater before.
Sure.
And my only pushback is that the one thing that I haven't liked about that experience is that you could possibly be in the movie could be showing a tense situation and you could possibly be feeling like I'm not feeling tense right now, but you absorb the tension of everyone around you, like everyone else is like scared,
Sure.
and feeling like, oh shit, something about to happen type, and you like hear little or whatever, and then other people jump scare at the moment where you might not, and anyways, group emotions is
energy.
that group energy is what kind of gets me not into the vibes of wanting to see scary movies in the theater. Because sometimes there are times where I like, I don't know, I would say like I've built myself up and I'm like, I'm not scared about this part. This shouldn't even scary right now. And then other people start acting in a way that suddenly starts making me feel scared or some shit as I'm watching the film. And yeah, at the end of the day, for me, scary movies, it's all about the anxiety buildup. Like, I don't like that tension.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I actually, I mean, I would love to go to a theater and watch all of those movies like that.
Yeah.
I think and usually I like what was the one I saw Sinners by myself in the theater.
I saw Sinners in the theater. I didn't think that's why I said I didn't think
that horror
scary at all. That was
what was
I
the
saw
other
that
one
in
with
the
the kids
theater
running
in the
again?
70 millimeter or whatever.
The one with the kids running. What was that again? Because I saw that
Weapons.
Weapons. There we go. Yeah, I saw that in theater too.
I honestly, based on the as we've spoken about on this show, how it really wasn't as scary as they made it out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the trailer, I would never have seen it in the theater.
Yeah.
But after having seen it, I should have seen it in the theater. There was nothing about that movie that I couldn't have managed in the theater, in the typical theater experience.
The beginning was the scariest part.
Yeah, that was definitely the most tense of the whole movie. Was the first act. After that, it was pretty regular.
Yeah, which I enjoyed.
I still think
like
it was a good movie. Yeah,
I like the breaking up of that. Anyway.
yeah.
You saw that Francis Ford Coppola gave Sinners a lot of praise.
I did not, but
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was dope. You said it was a great cinematic experience. So
I take him from that perspective, right? Cinematically,
mhm.
shots, angles, views, color grading, things like that. If he
Mhm.
fucks with it, then he's saying that from not plot and movie line, even though I think Sinners is a pretty damn good movie. But Coppola coming out and saying that he fucked with it is telling me that I made a good movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is
Being
that's what I was
Coogler,
gonna
you're
say.
right.
Like,
It's like
it's more of a nod for Ryan
Word.
Coogler, right? Like,
yeah.
yeah. So that's fire. Let's see. Last thing that I have here, and I mean, we're not big gamers much anymore, but I've heard of it. But anyway, so but right now it's a big trend where video game adaptations are popping up all over the place. The next one looks to be FX is going to be making a Far Cry TV series. And they brought in the creator of Alien Earth and Rob Mack from It's Always Sunny, the creator of It's Always Sunny.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that because it tells me that it's going to be.
I don't know anything about Far Cry though.
I don't know anything about the story of Far Cry. I
I've
know
never
that
played it. I only know the name, but
yeah, I
I've
know
never
it's
played it. I don't think I've ever even seen a trailer for it. I don't know anything about it.
I know that from what I remember in Far Cry, like you're in a jungle. It's like a first person like shooter almost. You see the hands and you can switch out the weapons and like sneak up on people. So it's like some jungle.
It's a futuristic jungle, or
Yeah, I don't think it's futuristic. I think it's just like some
you're just a
jungle
jungle survivor.
action. Yeah, a jungle action. Like people
Is
get.
it on an alien planet, like there, or is it just regular? You're in the middle of Africa or Brazil or some shit in a jungle.
I have no idea. Look it up.
I need to now.
I told you that. But I like the pairing of that. Alien Earth was good, and then It's Always Sunny is obviously still a smash hit. That just tells me that they're going to be equally as invested in the visuals as well as some comedic elements to it.
Yeah, I mean, based on what you said, the two people that are involved sound pretty fucking cool. I'm into that. Let's see. Far Cry drops you in a wild, isolated place that's been taken over by a brutal leader or a chaotic faction. You usually play as a regular person who gets caught up in the conflict and ends up fighting back alongside local rebels. The series is known for huge open world survival vibes and over the top villains. The main theme across all the games is that the wilderness changes people and pushes them to the extremes.
Sounds fun.
Cool.
Sounds like I'll be down for that.
Is this future?
I had never played Fallout either, and I'm enjoying the hell out of that show. Can't wait for season 2. The trailer looks good. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm talking to ChatGPT. Sorry, and I couldn't hold the mic. Also agreed. I never played that.
Muted yourself again.
Oh,
You suck.
play. This mic
I'll
sucks.
hear you, yeah.
I should. Well, I
hear
shouldn't
from
be
that.
holding the mic. Is the problem?
Right.
But screenshot. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, sorry. it thought I was talking about us. Anyways, um,
Yeah, you were a
well,
fan of Fallout.
I've also never seen or played the game. Also, am a fan. So that's what I was trying to find out. Is the um timeline or whatever of the game um like, is it futuristic or whatever the
I
fuck?
don't believe so. I never had gotten like from any of the trailers and gameplay that I've seen in the past. I never got futuristic from. It just always seemed like a dope jungle game. Maybe there's some sci-fi elements to it, but it always seemed like it was some jungle, maybe on like a different planet than Earth. But
So it seems like it's always just like in some random wilderness, and there's like uh you're in a remote place that's ruled by a warlord or a dictator.
Yeah.
It's not futuristic, not alien. However, Far Cry 3 was like set in the 80s, cyberpunk. And then there's Far Cry Primal, which was prehistoric.
remember
And then New Dawn was post-apocalyptic after a nuclear event, which was kind of the idea that I was thinking. Far Cry 5 is modern, but it leads into the apocalypse that happens at New Dawn. Far Cry 6, Villain Mind World, Far Cry Instinct, slightly sci-fi. So it sounds like every game is a different fucking story, which means that the show could be its own fucking story. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just,
it could be an anthology.
yeah, exactly. It's I mean, it sounds like that's what the game is an anthology series.
Yeah. I mean, the show though could be.
And so the show could also be, every season is something totally new.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I would be into that.
You know what made me? I don't know why this made me think about it. I think maybe it's talking about futuristic and post-apocalyptic and all that. But we're due for a third season of Silo. When are we getting that?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I just went to look it up, and I don't see anything that has to do with season 3. IMDb has nothing.
That's oh shit, sorry. That's a very good question. I haven't heard anything about Silo in a while.
Yeah, last season came out.
Filming officially wrapped in May 2025.
What?
Most reporters are estimating a release window of early 2026. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. 2026. Well, at least they wrap filming, so that means we're getting it soon. All right, I'm with that. That's all I have. You fucking with anything? Anything new?
Nothing TV show wise that I could think of. I seen Good Fortune last night. And
nice.
I'm just finishing
good.
MOK. But yeah, I saw Good Fortune. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I
Good,
thought it was
good
pretty
flick.
good.
It was
Yeah,
fun.
Aziz Ansari did a good job directing.
I didn't know he was the director. I didn't realize.
Yeah, he wrote.
Yeah, I mean, he's that's totally his vibe.
It sure is. Yeah,
That's what I got out of there.
Keanu was funny. Seth Rogen was funny.
Keanu was good. I like the way Keanu played like a dumb version of Keanu.
Yes.
Which is like, it's kind of what we all think Keanu Reeves is probably like, and the fact that he did it and like did it well.
That's what I'm saying all the time. And in cameos mainly.
Right. And then and Seth Rogen, I thought he did his role also well. What I also found the most interesting / funny is that like you're watching this shit and the home of Seth Rogen's character slash Aziz's character is like this dope ass LA house on the hills overlooking the whole town, right? And I look at Joyce and I'm like, yo, this is like the fourth or fifth show slash movie that we've seen with Seth Rogen that has this amazing fucking house on a hill in LA, and it's never the same house, but they're all so fucking dope that I'm like, God damn, those houses exist.
Yeah. It kind of reminded me of the house, and I thought it was possibly the same house from the studio when they were filming, and he kept interrupting.
That's what, like, that house. There was two houses in the studio that were dope that looked like that. Maybe three. So that house from that episode, the one shot episode, the house of the in the first episode that he goes to, of the lady that used to be the studio owner.
Yeah.
And he goes to her house. That house was fucking amazing, overlooking the hills. And I think there's a third house that they have on the show, plus his house also is on the Hollywood Hills overlooking the city. And then this fucking dope ass house in this whole goddamn movie. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Seth Rogen knows all the sick ass houses in the Hollywood Hills with the dope ass views.
Yeah, that's awesome. I agree. I don't even know that these places exist.
Word.
Did you know sidetrack because we've been watching Pluribus, which is awesome. I know we're both fucking with that. The house, the cul-de-sac that Carol lives in.
Yeah,
they completely just found a plot of land with a good view and built that whole thing. That is all built.
Oh wow!
Specifically for this show, it's set
like a studio lot.
Yeah, and they were saying, because I listened to the podcast too, and they were saying that all of the rich folks in the area fly their drones up there, and they're looking at them. They're like, well, and then they'll end up coming around. It's like, so are these houses like are they going to be? They're
going to go for sale later.
Yeah. They're going to be available. And it's like, no, there's like these houses are shells, like it's empty, like they're not real. So yeah, I thought
they're not like to code.
Right, yeah. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting tidbit, that all of that was. That's funny. And then when building the sets, they were like they actually made it out to like the second story, like balcony thing, because it's not actually a house, right? It's just you go up there and then you have this view, and then like, oh shit, like you can see the tops of all these houses. And then they were like, yo, that we need AC units, we need skylight, we need blah blah blah. And then like they had to add all that stuff, and like it's dope to hear them talk about like the creation of that.
I gotta watch the podcast episodes or listen to the podcast.
Yeah. It's interesting. And I heard the interview with the dude who I guess he's the choreographer. He was an old 80s like dancer. So he was saying that he was he decided he told him like, yo, for these elements and when they're all in sync and like they're shaking and all of this stuff, like we need to hire dancers because they know how to take they know how to take what's it called command well, like know what to do when I say do this, do that, and then when we practice, like that's just a part of their natural thing.
Interesting.
So it's very interesting to hear like how they made all of that.
And they're all locals, right? Like from my understanding, like pretty much all the cast members are from Albuquerque.
Yeah. Apparently, yeah. They said that the first, I think some of the dancers and stuff came from California, but yeah. A majority of those folks are.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe not everybody, but a majority of the folks are local from the New Mexico.
I don't know how many professional dancers / actors there are in Albuquerque, but
there's you know what? I wouldn't be shocked that there are a lot. Just because a lot of Californians have moved to New Mexico.
That makes sense too.
And including a lot of the entertainment industry, the quote unquote Hollywood folks or whatever. I had heard that previously, and then I had my former manager that was married to a writer, a Hollywood writer, and they ended up moving to Santa Fe. And they were telling us how, like, and she was telling me how, like, a bunch of their Hollywood friends had also made the move, and a lot of people were moving to New Mexico. And
Hollywood just was not.
I mean, I think Vince Gilligan was a big proponent of that to start, and the success of Breaking Bad helped. There was drive a lot of that there.
There's that.
There was, I think, another big show is there. Well, they're right.
Well, there's that. There's also Tyler Perry purchasing, the studios in Atlanta that gave, some leeway.
Yeah.
And then you throw in all the folks that moved because of, how strict California was during COVID. That was another big thing. And then the last straw was the fires, bro. Like, a lot of people lost their homes
too.
And then that's like another thing where it's just like, yo, we got to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. And people had been leaving before then, and so those additional things just there's already Hollywood studios, or Hollywood class rather, Hollywood level studio backlots available in these places.
Right.
We could go there and set up shop quick, not have to build something up. And so, it made it more feasible. I just heard about this thing popping up in Jersey, some big ass Netflix, Paramount, MGM studio, some shit like that.
I want to say 50 Cent had bought studio lot out there too.
He might be involved in that. Yeah, right. There's some really big studios lot that was just built out in New Jersey.
Yeah, which, by the way, hilarious. I saw the first poster today for a Diddy documentary, right? Called what was it called? Hold on, I got it right here. And I found it hilarious because it's going to be coming out on Netflix. It's called Sean Combs: The Reckoning, dropping December 2nd on Netflix, and then real big in the corner from executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Curtis Jackson.
And he
got it. He finally got it.
I was like, oh, of course. He adds
on Netflix too.
On Netflix too, yeah.
Good. Big paycheck for him.
Yeah. Yo, I thought that was just funny.
He really just turned into a Hollywood executive.
Hey, man.
Good for him.
People are saying that, man. Music industry isn't what it used to be. Everybody just wants to get in for some recognition and then funnel their way into other shit.
No, I mean, he was able to establish himself as an influential enough person to create content that people would absolutely fucking watch. And it was the content that people at that point in time were thirsty for. It was what's this fucking movie that we're always talking about? Not, God damn, this shit is drawing a blank here. Um,
The movie? You said
uh,
the movie?
not the not a movie that he was in.
Mhm.
But this types of the types of show that he creates,
Power.
with power, right? Like with power, he was able to create a show that people have been asking for forever.
All right.
That is in the same vein as the type of movies.
Press the button, bro. Muted yourself.
In the 90s and early 2000s. Sorry, I'm holding gripping too hard. Pause. And it's like not like he didn't do anything too fucking like mind blowing, but he was influential enough to drive people to those views, and then he was able to turn that into just continuous flow. He basically owns stars at this point.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna continue making blowing up from there. So
yeah, I fuck with 50. He's funny. I just thought it was hilarious because we know that he
100%. He's been talking saying he's been. That's why I say finally, because he's been talking about making this documentary since Diddy got locked up.
Yeah, for real.
So he probably signed this deal a minute ago, but
the moment it broke.
Leo.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all I had. Only other thing that I'm fucking with, and I'm not really gonna deep dive into it, but is it's a show called it's Her Fault, or All Her Fault, I believe it's called.
All Her Fault. Yes, All Her Fault.
Yeah, that it's a very interesting show so far. It is on Peacock. It has Michael Pena and Sarah Snook, Dakota Fanning, and it's about a missing woman's kid goes missing, and they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. So it was very interesting. It was one of the shows where we just started the first episode, and it's like, all right, we got to kind of see where this goes. So it's very cool. So check that out.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, I started Landman.
Nice.
I'm gonna do it. I think
I hadn't started the first season.
First season, I'm like 1.5, I think, or 2.5 episodes in.
Nice.
I think 2.5 episodes.
It's pretty damn funny. It's good. It's the writing is great on there.
So far, yeah, I'm digging it. You know, I love to hate Taylor Sheridan, but at the same time, sometimes he drops fire. So
the man makes some good stuff, man. Like, yeah. Let's see. All right. That's all I have. So let's just drop it here. Guys, thank you so much for the episode. That's distracting. For tuning into this week's episode. I hit the wrong one. We appreciate you. If you want to catch the show live, we go live every other week now on Tuesday nights at about 9:30ish. So just if you subscribe, you'll receive the notification when you get that email, when you get that pop-up saying, yo, your boys have gone live, then you can tune in. If not, you can catch us. You can catch the recorded version of the show every Thursday on your favorite podcast app. I can't even talk today, and I haven't even been drinking, so I don't know what.
Look at that. I have.
Yeah, we all know, Johnny. We all know. Either way, thank you for tuning in, Leo. We got to get you on the show soon. We'll check you out. Happy Thanksgiving, gal.
Word. Happy Thanksgiving, Leo. Good. Happy birthday too, right?
Yes, happy birthday,
I think so. So yeah, shout outs to you, and peace.
Peace.
Get some Black Friday merch.
Cop some Black Friday merch. That's right.